I've learned a lot from these past 4 years, but there's one question I can't answer. What does the future?
At this time, I have the honor of introducing Bharadwaj Govind Jilakara, member of the class of 2015. He has a little cough. You're okay, come on up. Bharadwaj Govind Jilakara is the son of Lakshmi and Prasad Jilakara. During his time at Rockwood Summit, he was a member of Renaissance, National Honor Society, Captain's Council, Youth in Government, and the Curriculum Advisory Council. He's an alumni from Missouri Boys State, where he participated as the Senate floor leader and has played tennis all 4 years of high school. He would like to first thank his teachers, his parents, and his family for teaching him what he knows now, and his friends and classmates for making high school that much more memorable. He congratulates the class of 2015 on their success and looks forward to seeing what each of them will achieve. Ladies and gentlemen, Bharadwaj Govind Jilakara.
Wow. Oh, wait, hold on, my glasses got it. Yeah, that's better. My mom said I need my glasses on so I look professional. Wow, Ms. Trotier, I really got to thank you. You know, usually I find funny variations of my name, and it really means a lot that you took the time to say that correctly. Thank you. All right, so before I start my speech, little disclaimer. My body decided to randomly develop allergies the week after prom. I've got a little cold, and I've been coughing and sneezing and all that nasty stuff. So if in the middle of the speech you see me sniffling or coughing or something, it's not because I'm emotional. It's because there are 4 big TVs zoomed in on my face, and I can't have drippage leaking from my nose. Okay, now that's over with. Wow, yeah, so I thought I was gonna be super nervous and I was ready to pee my pants walking over here. But now that I'm here, you know, it's looking at all of you, this is really a wonderful sight. You know, Ms. Trotier was right. You know, she said I had nothing to worry about. This is awesome. And I can't tell you how honored I am to be here giving this speech. And I'd like to thank my parents, my family, God, and the staff of Rockwood Summit for not only giving me this opportunity, but for making me the man I am today. To all the esteemed Rockwood Summit friends, families, and guests that have joined us on this most memorable of evenings, I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your support means the world to me, and all of us, of course. Now, to the parents and guardians who invested so much time in us, to the people who have constantly nurtured us with their unconditional love, for which they have never held us accountable for. Every one of us in here is the product of your patience and your affection. We are merely the petals that have blossomed from your stems. And looking around this beautiful today, I know that you have every right to be proud. So go ahead, be proud. This is your day too. To the Rockwood Summit faculty and all the teachers that we've ever had and we will have, and I know there's some sitting over there, you guys truly are superheroes. From the custodians, to the librarians, to the teachers, to the administrators, to Teapot, aka best principal ever. I love your beard. You have held our hand every step of the way and made it your life's mission to make our nation and our world a better place. Words can't thank you enough. At this time, I would like everyone in this arena to stand up and give a round of applause to the people we forget to thank the most often. Thank you, guys. I also would like to give a special shout out to my senior year teachers, Mr. Neal, Mr. Kniff, Coach Stu, Mr. Gilbert, Miss Kennedy, Miss Schlotz, and Miss Rainey. Yeah, I know how badly senioritis hit all of us, and by all of us, I mean me. Like, I probably gave a new definition to the word lazy, and you guys could have gave up, but you kept giving us motivation and the spirit to keep going forward. We appreciate you. Last but not least, I'd like to give a shout out to my closest friends, I can't say the word, but my squad plus family. You guys have made senior year memorable and really fun, and I expect us to make more memes and be together during breaks. And now, my fellow classmates. What is up? We made it, guys. Welcome. You know, I've been waiting for more than a year to say this, but now that it's finally here, the words, "Thank God we are done," they don't really sum up how I feel right now. I'll tell you why. When we first entered high school, many of us walked through those gray doors as dream-filled freshmen. I, of course, I was special. I tripped over my shoelaces and hit my head on the automatic door. Regardless of how we started our first day of high school, we had dreams. We had dreams of what classes we would take. We had dreams of what we would achieve throughout high school, making it into Harvard, making it into Division I athletics, or maybe dreams of just making it through soccer cuts that afternoon. Sitting here as young adults now, reminiscing about all the thoughts we had as children not too long ago, I think it's safe to say that we've all failed. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Govind, you just talked about gardens and petals and being proud. You're tripping, dude. Yeah, I know. But let's face it. In some way, shape, or form, we have all failed to meet our own expectations. These past 4 years have been full of quote-unquote failures. Failures that have paved new paths for us to follow. Failures that have given us new goals to accomplish. And failures that have taught us lifelong lessons. Sure, plans may fall through, but those fall-throughs led to something bigger, something better. It isn't the moment that we fail, or this moment that defines us, nor will it be the moment you graduate from college or make it pro in some sport or become president. No, it's a journey that brings us to these points in life. The hardships that are thrown at us, the failures we face, and how we accept and learn from them. Those are what shape our identities. If after getting cut from the soccer tryouts I just mentioned, one of my friends, Drew Greenwald, where are you, buddy? Yeah. If he decided to quit sports, sit on the couch, and eat nachos all day like Coach Stu says, our school would have lost a very valuable cross-country captain. If after realizing that his passion wasn't to be an astronaut and that calcary wasn't his cup of tea, Mr. Kniff decided to give up on school altogether, we would have never gotten to meet one of the finest, funniest physics teachers our school has ever had. Heck, if after every mediocre grade I got on my ALAR presentations, if I quit, and those of you who didn't know me freshman and sophomore year, I was pretty awkward. I had some really bad ALAR presentations, ask Miss Golden. If I quit after that, instead of taking my criticisms and learning from them, would I be giving this speech right now? It's okay to fail after you've tried your hardest, but our failures define our success. In a couple of months, we'll be making new plans, new dreams. I'll be tripping at a new place. It takes courage to plan out our lives at such a young age. And many of us still haven't figured that part out yet. It's okay, neither have I. But remember to dream big. And if you mess up, which you probably will, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, we're probably going to mess up somewhere. Remember to push through and learn from your mistakes. Remember to be open to try the new paths that life is setting you on. You'd be surprised at how much you've learned in 4 more years. Though the journey sometimes felt annoying or long or stressful or hard, our class as a whole did positively impact Summit. You know, a lot of people tell us, our class is so annoying, our class is so mean, our class does nothing good for our school. But I disagree. Think about it. We had record-breaking swim times. We started the first medical club. The Silver Stars made it to the National Dance Championships. And for the very first time in Summit, we had 2 amazing Stuco presidents who worked to make our school events fun. I know that DECA's weekly cookies never fail to positively impact me, and all of us have been role models for our fellow underclassmen, so that they continue our traditions, character, and standard of excellence. If you don't believe me, look at the number of kids we have joining our other clubs next year. We have definitely left our mark. Wherever our roads take us, whether they cross or not, I want each and every one of you to cherish your experiences at Summit. I'd be lying if I told you that we're all going to keep seeing each other later on in our lives, but I know for a fact that Summit was, has, and will always be our home. We are all one family, and we have a legacy to uphold. After we get finished with Senior Slam tonight, I'm super psyched about getting hypnotized, by the way, we will all have different choices to make. Make sure your choices uphold our school's values. I want all of us to promise to never soil Summit's name when we become alumni. Regardless of the differences we may have, remember that we will always be Falcons. We will always be soaring to greater heights, and we are and will always be destined for greater things. And I hope we meet in our class reunions to reflect not on just our professional accomplishments, but on how well we've addressed our nation's deepest problems. After all, we are tomorrow's leaders. The words I was looking for at the beginning of my speech, they weren't "we're done." No. I think they were "we're just getting started." To the guests, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the night. I hope you have a great dinner, safe trip back home. But I would encourage all of you to watch out, because here we come. Class of 2015, it's been real. Congratulations, good luck, and I love you all.
Thank you, Govind. You've shared some excellent advice with us tonight.